Greetings everyone, Raging Tanker here. I just played a battle, and it was my first battle of the day, and surprisingly it was a win, because 99.9% of the time I end up losing my very first battle of the day ever since I started playing this game. But I would like to introduce to you this player. He was in a Chaffee. See, here's the battle results here. Here I am down here. Wait a minute, start over. Alright, damage dealt. Didn't do hardly any damage because my team lemming trained and I went the other flank. But, see the Chaffee player here? This guy was bitching, because he was the first one to die in the game, that nobody followed him. Now he's in a Chaffee, a light tank that's also considered a scout tank. Now ever since patch 9.18 came out, granted we've already had patch 9.19, but since 9.18 came out, a lot of the light tanks that are scouts have had their view range nerfed. But this is my freaking complaint. You're still a fucking scout tank. You are a scout tank. Your job as a scout is to move forward and spot for your team. Now, the Ferris, DDL, there's his little clan name, his account was just created December 13th of 2016. Alright, so this person does not know the history of this game more than likely. The Chaffee at one point was the very last light tank in the American light tank line. And it was a scout. It could see tier 10. Alright, now we're going to pull up my service record. Let me slide these down right now. Here is mine. Yes, I've got over 30,000 battles. I have a 51.38% win rate. By the way, what was his? Okay, he's only got 2,600 battles, only 47.99% win rate. Okay, now with that being said, let's move this stuff around again. Alright. My account was created November 25th, 2012. So I've been playing this game for quite a while. Now, this guy is bitching because he pushed forward, but he did not scout. He tried to play as a medium tank in a Chaffee, a scout tank. Now, people are going to argue, oh, tanker, let people play like they want to play. Let's have fun. No. This is a team-based game. You pick a tank, you're telling the matchmaker you want to play the role of that tank. Now, a role of a light tank, such as a Chaffee, is a scout. You move forward, you find a bush, you hide the bush, and you spot, and let your team blow the shit out of the enemy. You sit back and enjoy the spotting damage. Or, let me back up just a bit, which a lot of people call passive scouting. Now, there's active scouting. What does that mean? You're running around using your speed, still spotting for your team. But you're using your speed to spot and get away, spot and get away, spot and get away. You only fire your gun when the enemy tanks you spot are low health and you can one-shot them, or you've broken through their lines and you take out their artillery. Also, you can use it if you're trying to take out their scouts who are doing the same thing as you are. That is your role that you're telling matchmaker you're willing to be. Now, this guy in chat was calling everyone stupid and moronic and idiotic because he played his scout tank like a medium. Sorry, kid, but you are the idiot. You are the moron. You did not play your role as a scout tank. Now, if you would have pushed forward and found your bush, sat in that bush and spotted, you've been alright. If you would have used your speed to spot and run away, or break through the lines, kill our arty, which he didn't have to do. Their arty, I guess, was using XVM because he drowned himself at the very start of the game. But anyway, that, or look for their scouts and take their scouts out. He did none of that. He played medium in a scout tank and had the nerve to call everybody on his team idiotic, moronic, and stupid. I'm sorry, but you are the idiot, you are the moron, you are the fool. The Ferris, soon as they get this damn thing down here fixed, is going on my blacklist. My blacklist is for idiots. That's what it's for. Now, I'm still debating whether I'm going to post this or not, either on YouTube or up on my Facebook page. But I'm sorry. I cannot stand this behavior anymore. Yes, this is a game. Yes, you should play and have fun at it. But it's a team-based game. It's not an individual-based game. You are picking a tank. You're telling Matchmaker, I want to play the role of this tank. So play your damn role. That's all you have to do is play your damn role. If you're going to pick a light tank, that is a scout tank. Passive scout or active scout. You're not a medium. You're not a tank destroyer. You sure as hell ain't a heavy. And unless they fix physics where you can park up on the side of a rock, you can't be artillery. But anyway, I just had to do a little raging tanker rant because I'm tired of this behavior. I'm sick of it. Wargaming needs to make something. It needs to do something. All right, either unnerf the view range to make these little bitches happy, or reclassify some of the light tanks as pure scout tanks and say, listen, you're like artillery now. Your experience and your credits will only be earned when you have done more spotting damage than actually shooting your gun. Yes, you'll get some, but most of your credits and experience will be gained while doing the role of the tank you picked. Anyway, I haven't got a whole lot of time left right now before I have to get ready for work. I'm going to play a few more, and then I'll decide whether or not to upload this. Probably more likely my Facebook page, because I don't feel like I have to go through and edit all this shit to put it up. But anyway, I'm going to title this Raging Tanker Rant. Happy tanking, everyone.